Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Arsenal's game against Leicester City last night. Now, just quickly, I may struggle a little bit with reviewing the game as I had to be admitted into hospital on Monday after I had a very low sort of HB, which is the blood level, as well as some other complications. With some transfusions and antibiotics, I was able to get out today. So yeah, I was messaging also during some other guys' watch-alongs, such as Lee Gunners and Claude the Bancers in particular. And there were some messages in there wishing me well. So I'd like to thank all those messages and all those subscribers that have subscribed and everyone who has subscribed already. So moving into the game now, for us, I wanted to keep our momentum going, um, despite and win another game, especially now we got Tottenham on Sunday. And the first 20 minutes, we were first half was some of the sort of the best of football I've seen throughout the whole season. Um, and I'll get into the incidents a little bit for later because I just wanted to give the positives. And the positives were that we played very well in the first half. Second half, yes, we were not um, very good, but we had excellent chances that first half, and not taking some of the clear-cut chances we had did in the end punish us as we only drew 1-1. But Aubameyang scoring again, Chase, and the two actually top goal scorers, Vardy and Aubameyang, scoring in this game. Now, in terms of, I'll just also get the teams as well. The team selection, apart from Bellerin, I was quite happy with the selection. The only other problem I thought I had with it was Lacazette. And you can see the matter though he scored away against Wolves, he's still struggling with confidence, still struggling in front of goal. And there's very strong rumours about him going to Atletico Madrid in exchange for Thomas Partey. Now, as well as now today with links to Juventus. If the price is right, I think we should sell him. Or if it is an exchange deal with Thomas Partey, I think I'd swap him in a heartbeat, to be honest, because it doesn't look like to be the same player that we bought back in 2018. And I don't know why, but yeah, going into the game, we're already in again. Excuse me. It's just very tired from the hospital. The incidents. Eddie Nketiah's red card after coming on after 2 minutes. Now, to me, whether it's intentional or not, right, no matter what conditions are, you make a tackle like that, trying to win the ball, then it's a blatant red card by letter of the law in this case. So I've got no problems with the red card. The problems I've got with that decision is that earlier in the game, Mustafi was taken out by Jamie Vardy with a kick in the face, and yet he only got a free kick. I don't even think, Vardy didn't even get a booking. And it's the same with Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans went down the back of Lacazette's Achilles, which was a blatant yellow, and then did it 2 minutes later in a yellow. This is the problem I've got with the refereeing standards in the Premier League. I said at the start of the season, no matter what you do with VAR, the refs running it will make it shit, and it won't change a thing. We saw that with Palace at home, where Socrates' goal was legitimate, and we could tell it. The reason we definitely knew it was legitimate is because the FA came out about a month later saying it was wrong, and we got the decision wrong. And it's the same here. Is the fact that Mustafi, right, whether Vardy meant it or not, whether it's intentional or not or deliberate, whatever, you kick someone in the face like that, it's serious foul play, like Nketiah's. So if Nketiah's is a red card, that's a red card. And this is the problem with the Premier League. This is the absolute problem. The refs are inconsistent. Half the refs, it's all about them. The other half are just plain shit. Right? I've seen better refereeing standards even in the Championship or League One or League Two. Why do you think in the major FIFA tournaments no refs from England are included? It's not a conspiracy. It's because they know shit. Right? And this happens all the time. Especially when it comes to Arsenal. It's happened with other clubs. Bolton, I remember, were relegated with 2 goals. One was offside, and the other one, the keeper was shoved into the net and was a foul, and yet they were given, right? And if those 2 goals weren't given, they would have won 1-0 and stayed up. So it's not just Arsenal; it's other clubs as well. But it always seems to be with Arsenal in terms of fouls that everyone can foul an Arsenal player and get away with it. We do it exactly the same as anyone else. We get bookings, red cards, God knows what, right? Yet, and this game's a particular example. Leicester, 14, I think, 14 fouls, I think, in the stats, um, and not one booking, right? I mean, I'm looking at it on the website now, on Arsenal.com, in the match report. No bookings whatsoever for any of their fouls, when quite literally, not even just red cards for Jamie Vardy, there were a number of such as Johnny Evans' foul and other fouls that were blatant yellows. When we go on the counter, someone takes out an Arsenal player, it's just a free kick. We do it, it's a booking, right? Not saying that all Arsenal players shouldn't be booked, right? If they do wrong by letter of the law, then they should be yellow carded, like Nketiah. That was serious foul play. It's a red. But that also should apply to the opposition. It's just absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks. And I'm fed up with it. These refs either need to stop making it about themselves and actually learn the fucking rules of football, or fuck off, right? And find someone else to do it. Right? We go to, and I'm not even gone into the equaliser. The equaliser's offside. The ball's played in, he's onside, but Perez, even if he's not even touched it, he's involved in play, right? And at that point, he is offside, whether it's millimetres or not. We've had goals counted out for millimetres onside or not. But Perez, right, you can even see he's touched that ball. So that's fucking offside. I'm enkelopathic, but even I worked that one out. Same as with the red card, same as with Mustafi's foul, right? And my brain function being enkelopathic, right, due to the amount of ammonia in my system, right, means I can get confused and muddled, right? Because it's like poison in your brain. So, but yet I can work it out, and these fucking refs who are supposed to be taught the rules of football haven't got a fucking clue, right? I feel that they need an absolute review into the refereeing standards because VAR's clearly not sorted it out, right? And another fact is that they took 7 minutes to work out Eniket's red card. If it's clear and obvious, how has it taken 7 fucking minutes? either way, I've said that's a red card, right? The refs need to be taught the rules of football, right? And have a major review about the rules of football, right? And then told to be as fit as the football players so they can keep up with the pace of the game. Because some of them can't keep up with the pace of the game. John Moss is another one. How the hell does he keep up with play? Not only he gets half his decision wrong, right? Because he's not as fit as everyone else, so he can't keep up with what's going on. Yet alone make it all about himself, right? But it doesn't excuse the fact we should have been 3-0 up at half time and the game should have been dead by that point. But I feel so frustrated with this, right? Because it's cost us 2 points. And it's like with the Crystal Palace result, it's cost us another 2 points. So that's 4 points that we should legitimately have. Legitimately have 4 points from those 2 games, an extra 4 points from those games, because they should have been wins. And if we miss out, say, Champions League by 4 points, we will go back to that. And how shit the refs are. Right? And I can't say much more than that. Right? Arteta, you can't blame for what happened with Nketiah. Obviously, towards the end of the game, the subs were made to try and get away with a point because we were down to 10 men. And that the way we played in the first half, you got to admit he got it right with the selection. So, but anyway, I'm going to get into the player ratings as well. And we'll start. I'm sorry, just doing this straight off my phone. Martinez in goal. Couldn't do nothing about the equaliser. Right, some great saves, such as the save from Iheanacho. And to be fair, Leicester were only more dominant in the second half, and even then they were struggling. So for me, he gets a 7. No, an 8 actually. He was really, really good. Once again, proving why Leno should have to fight to get back in the team. Going into the defence, Mustafi didn't really do much wrong, really. I think the equaliser, there's not much else he could have done. Same as the rest of the defence. It was just a really good play ball in by Barnes. So I give him 6 because it wasn't outstanding, but it was good. And that's the same with Mustafi and even Kolasinac, who I criticise a lot and always question why he's in the team. And that's the thing, I also questioned that when I saw the lineup last night. But this time he wasn't that bad at all. Tini had to do less of a job helping him out. So between Mustafi, Louise, and Kolasinac, they all get a 6 for me. Bellerin, a lot better. Still not great, but a lot better compared to previous games. And that's probably the realisation that he's got to fight for his spot. So I'd give him a 5. Standard 5. I mean, like I said, it wasn't brilliant. But there were some really good balls in there into the box. So actually, such as the ball he played in for Lacazette, where he should have scored. So actually, instead of a 5, I'll give him a 6. Ceballos again. First half outstanding. Second half was poor. I don't know why he came out in the second half like that. So for me, he gets a 6. It would have been a lot higher if the second half performed performance was a lot better. But the first half, you can't really knock him for that. It was a really good performance. Granit Xhaka, again showing why we need him in the side. Sorry, 7, because his overall game was really good. So I give him a 7. Kieran Tierney, really good performance. It wasn't the stellar performances the last 2 games, but a good performance all round. So I give him a 7. Saka, again, outstanding. Right, picking up the ball for Aubameyang to put it in for 1-0. Really threatening down that down the right hand side, and then showing again that he can play right, left, wing, or left back, and he gets an 8 for me. Aubameyang, really good performance. I'm sorry, just saying that Saka as an 8, he gets my man in the match. But Aubameyang, really good performance, good goal. Been laid on a plate for Saka. But unlike Lacazette with his chance, he took that chance, and still in that chase with Jamie Vardy to get the golden boot this season. And for that, in a side that's struggling to make the top 6, is outstanding. So 7 for me. No, an 8. Sorry. Saka and Aubameyang, between the two of them, were just as good as each other. So it was between the two of them for man of match. So 8 for me. Lacazette, poor. Really poor. His hold-up play was good. But as a striker, you need to score goals. And he didn't. Right, he had 2 or 3 opportunities, clear cut, and he should have buried them. And he's just showing again that we need to move him on. So he gets a 6, and the reason he gets a 6 is because his hold-up play, bringing other people into the attack, was good. Moving on to the substitutes, we'll go with Eddie Nketiah. He wasn't on the pitch long to judge him, but the foul, intentional or not, right, he'll learn. As he's still young, he'll learn from that experience. Yes, he'll be missing now for 3 games, and hopefully he can look at that and see where he's gone wrong and react in a positive way. But for me, because it's a red, it's a 3, for me, and 3 being is that it wasn't the fact that he didn't lose his head. Right, he's just tried to win the ball and he was late, very late. And you can tell that that he knew he deserved it, because he really didn't argue that much, to be honest. Right, so Joe Willock, who came on at the same time, had to basically do most of his time defending, and he was the replacement for Saka, and he showed actually quite well that he can play on the right wing, on the right hand side. So he gets a 7 for me. Yes, so Lucas Torreira, I give him a 6, because again he had to do most of his time defending, and to be fair, we were quite good defensively, to be honest. and we held out quite well. And so for me, he gets a 6. And lastly, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Standard 5 because he came on a 93rd minute, and you can't really judge him for that. So he gets a box standard 5 for me. So yeah, that's my review. That's my player ratings. Let me know in the comments section whether you agree or not. Do you agree that Eddie Nketiah should have been sent off or not? Do you agree with any of the play ratings at all? And what's your thoughts on the game, and also how shit these refs are? Um, yeah, this is me after calming down and trying to process it all. So yeah, leave like if you smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will speak to you guys soon with a preview to the all important North London derby, as well as a preview to the to the Styrian Grand Prix this week. So yeah, leave it all in the comments below, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.